Everyone. So today we're going to be solving the Leetcode problem number 4, median of two sorted arrays. This is generally considered a hard problem, but if you do it in a different way, it can definitely be an easy problem. So we are given two arrays here. One is a nums1 array and the second is a nums2 array. We are supposed to find the median of the two merged arrays. For example, here we are given one example of nums1 being 1 and 3 and nums2 being 2. So when we merge these arrays, this becomes 1, 2, 3, right? And then the median is obviously 2, which is the middlemost value. Now here we have another example 1, 2, 3, 4, where the median is going to become 2 plus 3 by 2. So so you can get an intuition from here that for even number of elements and for odd number of elements in the merged arrays, the approach for calculating the median would be a little different. So let's see how we can sort this. First of all, let's define our nums2 array and get all those elements of the nums2 array into our nums1 array. So this would be an easy step so that we are basically merging these arrays. So yeah, here we go. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than nums2 dot size I plus plus if, actually not if, we're just going to push it into it. So nums1 dot push underscore back nums2 I. Right, so now we have successfully altered the nums1 array. Now what we're going to do is we are going to sort the new nums1 array that we have. So with this loop, we have successfully pushed all the nums2 elements into the nums1 element. Now we're going to sort it. So sort nums1. So we're going to sort nums1 from beginning to end. And now we are going to calculate the median. So first of all, let's calculate the length of nums1. So first we are going to define len as and then we're going to check if it is an even number. Len mod 2 is equal to 0. If it comes out to be an even number, we are going to return nums1 len by 2 plus nums1 len minus 2 by 2. And we are going to take since we are like essentially taking the average of these two elements in the sorted array, so we go divided by 2.0 so that we obtain a double float number, or else we can just return nums1 len minus 1 divided by 2. Great. Now let's put the semicolons in and let's see how this works. Okay, so there's a problem here. Let's see what that problem is. Okay, so we have an extra bracket, it says. Oh, yeah. So we forgot to do that. And we can see there's kind of a problem here. Now let's try to debug what the problem is. Yeah. So I think we didn't put a bracket in here to denote that this entire thing was supposed to be divided by 2. Great. Now we have obtained this entire thing. So let's have a quick recap of what just happened. So what happened was that we took this array, we merged these arrays into one big array, which was nums1 only and nums2. Then the second thing we did was we sorted this array, and the next thing that we did was that we checked if length of this array or the size of this array mod 2 is 0. If it was yes, then we took the average of this element and this element. So let's call this x, let's call this x plus 1. So x plus this indice. So we took nums1 x plus nums1 x plus 1 whole divided by 2, and if it was not even, we just simply took this element and we returned it, right? If this was x, so we just returned nums x, and we need to make sure we are putting all the brackets right so that our answer is according to the word mass and it is being computed efficiently by our compiler. Thank you so much for watching. That was it for this video.